welcome back on my channel. Today we will try to calculate total transportation cost with these VBA codes. Let's start as usual with variables. So we could declare variables for the worksheet, ranges and calculation. So we're starting as usual with WS as worksheet, so worksheet where data is stored. Then we will ranges for supply, demand and cost matrix, variables to hold remaining supply and demand for each step, variable to store the total transportation cost, loop variables for rows and columns, and units to ship in each location. And we have different data types for these particular variables. Then let's set the worksheet to find the data range. In this case, I name it like transportation cost. So this workbook sheet transportation cost, you can change the worksheet name. Then I set the range where supply values are stored. Example, row number 5. The same here. Range where demand values are stored, 5 column. Then the range for the cost matrix representing transportation cost. So we're setting the variables and name for the range. Then let's start to initialize the total cost to 0. So start from the beginning from 0. We have total cost equals 0. And then let's loop through each row of the supply range. We're starting for 1 to supply range row cost count. How many do we have? Then get the supply value for this current row. So we're using supply range cells E1 and then the value. Then loop through each column of the demand range, sending j equal 1 to demand range column count. The same logic here. Get the demand value for the current value. So demand range dot cells 1j value. Then you have the if statement, quite big. We're checking if there is remaining supply to demand to allocate. If supply row is bigger than 0 and demand column is bigger than 0, then allocate the minimum to the remaining supply or demand. So the worksheet function means supply row demand column. Then we calculate the cost of the current allocation and add it to the total cost. So total cost will be equal to total cost plus units to ship multiplied by cost matrix cells EJ value. Then we are updating the remaining supply and demand after the allocation. So supply row is equal to supply row minus units to ship. Demand column is equal to demand column minus units to ship. Then we are writing the updated supply and demand band to the sheet. So supply range cells E1 value equal to supply row, and demand row it will be cell 1j value demand column. Then we are ending with the if statement, so the logic in the loop. Next j, next c. Next j move to the next column demand point. Next c move to the next row supply point. Then let's focus about the output. Output to the transportation cost to a specific cell. Range E2 value will be equal to total transportation cost, label for output for calculation, and then worksheet range J2 value, total cost to the variable, display total cost in the adjacent cell. The last thing in this macro is to display a message box to notify the user that the calculation is completed. So we are creating a message box, then transportation cost calculation completed. That's it. Thank you for watching.